goddamn button.
Yo, we are about to go in on the latest episode of X-Men 97. You already know who it is. It is your trifecta. I am your Royal Highness, the Demon King Maury. Allow me to introduce myself. Roses are red. Weapons against me won't prosper. With this sacred treasure, I summon Big Raga, the Op Stopper. You know who it is. Introduce yourself, Yoko.
It is I, your friendly neighborhood asshole Los. And like I always say, penny stealing, breathing, second form, luxurious. I'm gonna make that a cologne, nigga.
Are we recording or streaming?
We are recording because we are already streaming. I'm going to air this tomorrow because we're already streaming another pre-record.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the podcast is up now.
Okay.
So anyway, my name's Dale. I don't have any elaborate, illustrious, light skin or dark skin introduction today.
That's 'cause I dropped the ball. We have, like always, our residential Marty, Donnie, excuse me, our moderator, one and only Dale, no longer the fallen one.
I'm going to kick this intro now so we can get into it.
Let go.
We've been bussing. If during the smoke cloud that go over the X-Men 97, we had Nightcrawler at the beginning of it, and then at the end of it, that would have been
let him teleport through it.
Yeah,
That'd have been fire. So let's get into it.
the nitty gritty.
So let's just give us the rundown of the episode.
Okay, so before I do, I want to get into the intro. Am I the only one that recently found out that I'm more into the intro for this series than I thought I was?
Oh, really? Would you be looking for like the little nuances?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So it's not just me.
Nope.
Okay, it's cool. So
Spoilers for
intro.
anyone who has not watched it. If you're here, clearly you know you're about to be spoiled.
yes, that's true. So in the intro this week, Magneto and Gambit, because of their prior incident at Genosha, no longer in the
Storm.
intro.
Don't you say incident? That wasn't no incident.
That was a massacre. that was a you're right. But
And Storm
After
wasn't
the-
in there either.
yeah, and they added Night. That's right, Storm wasn't. And they added Nightcrawler, which
Storm
I
ain't
love
been
this
in
little
there.
intro.
Storm hasn't been there since the second.
That's why I didn't say it this time. I was just going on with this episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, Nightcrawler was thrown in there. Now, question. Did y'all peep that they showed Bishop again, but the long-haired Bishop from the original series?
I did miss that.
Did you
Not
also,
only that, he was fighting Nimrod, right?
Did you see the clip of Nimrod coming out of the chest of Master Mold?
Yes, I did.
So
Yes, I
now
did.
that gives me Bastion vibes. Everybody kept saying Bastion behind whatever. We're gonna get into that too, but I'm sitting there like it makes no sense to bring in Bastion this early.
Right. Now, question.
But hold on, bro. But you also got to factor in we're still not fully sure how fast or how quickly a lot of this stuff is progressing. Because remember, it's only been a couple episodes for us since Storm and Forge been together. But
It's been a couple of months for them.
Right. It seemed like it's been a minute. So the progression of the show, you can't necessarily say it's too early because we don't know how much progression is happening.
Very true. Very true. But like you said, I think we touched on this a few episodes ago that it does seem like Forge and Storm got some real time under their belt because they done fallen in love and been
They combined two stories for that in Fast Track Storm.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
they've been together, but they instead of them being together for years, it seemed like they've been together for a few months.
right. That's awesome. So
The other thing that did you well, first of all, I think you already said it. Your man's is now in the credits, Nightcrawler.
yeah.
They even gave him the two swords since they gave him his classic sword.
Badass. Yeah, it's so awesome. But don't get
Also,
it
did you?
twisted. Cyclops and Wolverine was my people. Always. Just love Nightcrawler. But keep going.
Then also did we keep getting that scene of Cable versus Apocalypse
Yes,
where
I
Apocalypse stole his
did.
shit? So it's just like,
Yes.
all right, we know we got Sinister, we know we got Trask and all the other enemies, but they keep showing Apocalypse. He just ain't showing up yet. So he's got to have something here if they keep showing him. Also, the Phoenix. We keep seeing the Phoenix.
Oh yeah, and considering that we all know Sinister works for Apocalypse, we it's good to assume, or easy to assume, that he was going to be showing up eventually.
Right.
But question with the intro, right? Back in the day, when when Bishop first came back looking for somebody to help with the virus, right? Forge had to tell him about the X-Men, and he knew of their lore, but he didn't necessarily know of them. With them showing Bishop with the long hair, that Bishop in particular, are they trying to say that Bishop, this long-haired Bishop from the future that's coming back fighting Nimrod, is aware of the X-Men now because that's the same Bishop that left them and took Cable to the future?
He has came back multiple times, but Jerry Curl Bishop was first before short hair Bishop.
But that's
so I'm wondering if they were trying to
Bishop came. He didn't know of the X-Men like that, not personally, at least.
No. But I'm wondering if that was just one of his trips because they fought Nimrod before, like the scene where Nimrod is getting his arms blown off.
Yeah,
Storm did that in the original episode. Storm's the one that started blowing him up, and of course Bishop went in for the kill and all of that. That was long hair Bishop. So I'm wondering if they basically are preferencing Nimrod coming back because. Honestly, they never could destroy Nimrod. He was just a fucking problem since he
right.
Or
go ahead.
Or alter timeline.
Because one thing I'm noticing, and we're going to get into that in this episode, is they did change some stories up. It threw me the fuck off, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
All right.
But that was the intro.
Right, so let's start the episode. So it starts off with space, the final frontier. Go to your fucking room.
Go to your room. Go to
your room. So these motherfuckers is in the middle of a war, and all you see is this helmet on the screen. And
the Shi'ar versus Ronan. The Kree.
Right. Next, you see Ronan, and he's giving his speech. Oh, we will not fall, we will fight. And in the middle of his speech, here comes Deathbird. Boom. Bust through Yoko Ronan. Now they squabbling. Why? Did y'all peep this nigga Ronan said this pigeon will not beat us today?
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep.
The Shi'ar come from, and the funny part is, like, Deathbird was so damn racist. Y'all come from birds. Y'all are mad because we come from apes?
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is freely calling motherfuckers monkeys, though.
But the Shi'ar are truly who they are supposed to be. The analogy for them, we'll get to that later, but they are who they are. That's definitely the case here.
Did any of you get this self-satisfaction of watching two colonizers destroy each other?
That's basically what I was waiting to say. But yes, that's what the fuck they are. That's what the Shi'ar are. It is just ridiculous. So it's really just a war scene. You seen one, you seen them all. There's nothing really special outside. I was getting there. But go ahead, bro. I know that's your part. Go ahead. I was getting there.
Outside of Gladiator, out of nowhere, molly-whopping Ronan.
Gladiator is broken.
Gladiator hit that dude so hard, the screen went black and white. This man knocked the color out of animation with that punch. All right. Do you know the fourth wall break you gotta have to knock the color out of a cartoon?
God,
like that. That means the animator themselves got scared and said, "You know what? This is it. We're just gonna leave this right here."
Gladiator showed
up. Gonna fix that.
That man lunged with that hammer and just ate a fist.
Because he wanted to turn Deathbird to a 4-piece. And Gladiator swooped in like, "Not on my watch, homie."
I forgot the name of the team, but didn't they seem overpowered as hell? Especially,
they were.
Yeah, they seemed overpowered as shit in this damn
They were
episode
definitely
because they were
dog
not
walking.
doing. They were not doing that versus the X-Men.
My
They were-
man, they
they were
had
dog
Gladiator
walking
on
the
their
creek.
side.
Yeah, Gladiator was on their side back then too.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Gladiator wasn't. You know who else was there? I'm sorry. Lalandra. Wasn't she there at the same time? So she kind of controlled Gladiator. He's there with Warbird. Warbird is with the shits. Warbird is Black Air Force energy. Leandra is the White Lows. Okay, that's the difference here.
But
So
yeah.
you got to handle it differently.
Deathbird said, "Smoke, please and thank you."
This is what I'm saying. Y'all remember when freaking Gladiator, and I know we spoke about this before, but when he yeeted Juggernaut into the ocean back in the day, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. he threw man so far you didn't hear the splash. You just heard the voice go away. And then next thing you see at the end of the episode, Juggernaut walking at the bottom of the ocean. I'm gonna get back to the city, trying to spin the block.
that nigga was pissed too.
He was so bad.
Now,
Juggernaut, bitch.
Now Gladiator is your
Juggernaut had the
Gladiator
same
is
face.
your-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Juggernaut had the same face that Krillin had when he was walking towards Vegeta with the sword. When Vegeta was laid out in the same pod trying to run away, he was. Hey, you killed all my mans. I'm gonna murder the shit out of you. I got that one. That's a good reference.
The fucked up thing is Gladiator is literally your classic Jack Kirby character. Like, for example, didn't we say one of the old Golden Age, the Golden Age Green Lanterns, their weakness was wood. It just the weakness made no sense. We just need to give him a weakness.
Yep.
Gladiator's power is based on his confidence.
I'm feeling myself today.
My man, only nigga.
He
in the
was
world that
feeling-
being a
he was
narcissist
feeling
from
this-
Southpaw.
He was feeling the shit out of himself.
Ooh.
Knock my man into the damn
Ooh.
black and white verse.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
literally, you break his confidence, he gets weak.
You know what?
I'm like, wait, what?
You know what? I just thought of a show. I just thought of a new show for us, and it just hit me right. Boom. Quick question. Gladiator power. Is it a thing like the more confident he get in himself, the stronger he get? Kind of like the Hulk. With the Hulk get angrier, he gets stronger. Something like that.
It's stupid.
Boom. So
But
what
it
if
works.
we discuss a battle royal between to take the Hulk out. He too easy. Fuck him. Gladiator and Escanor at high noon.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on,
We're
5
gonna-
versus narcissism.
We're gonna have to hash
Ooh.
on that one.
See what I'm saying? That's a good one. But another show
But,
segment. See how shit just fly with us? Trifecta, baby.
But you had this like little servant dude come running in while she was questioning Ronan, having her little
She got so
monologue.
mad. He got so mad that he interrupted her.
Right. She's about
Yeah,
to finish
it's your sister. Why didn't you lead with that? Dog.
Word.
up. Right.
This bitch put the goddamn. Now this is where Los could have Los had a missed opportunity here. This bitch broke out the stilettos, put it in my man's cheek.
That wasn't sexy. That was dead dominatrix shit. And I'm not.
That
into being
shit
dominated.
hurt my
that's not me.
feelings.
No. You got that hoe. Don't you do that to me.
Oh, since when was X-Men getting that gangster? She put the
wait.
heel in his
Hold on.
cheek after knocking him
Hold
down.
Hold on. No, because you skipped the part and you misrepresenting the part. She didn't knock him down. She picked the nigga up by his throat and then slammed him sideways.
This is after he got the color back from getting snuffed by Gladiator.
Excuse
And
the hell
then
out of
she
me.
put it-
I just didn't give it. I didn't give it the respect it needed. My fault.
You didn't. You've been being real disrespectful during this series, and I'm not going to tolerate too much more of it.
Understand something? He's still in recovery. Remember, this man is still broken on the inside. He can't feel sugar no more. Remember?
Too soon, sir. Too soon.
Oh, my bad.
Even
My bad.
this episode was too soon. Like, dude,
I mean, maybe if your favorite, maybe if one of your characters had a healing factor, we wouldn't have to worry about that right now.
I'm pretty sure that would have fucked up Wolverine. Well, no, Wolverine's just cheating.
Oh God!
Would that
His
shit
healing
even have
factor
went
is
through
cheating.
him like that? He has
No, it
animated
would have went
skeleton.
through him, but long as he has one cell left, he's coming back.
Dude, if this shit hit his adamantium skeleton, it would have stopped right there. You can't puncture.
You didn't get. You didn't. Yeah. He went in through the side under the ribs.
Yeah, okay, and he's gonna hit
So-
the adamantium at some
But
point.
yeah, it didn't go through Gambit just like that either. It hit him in the side on the ribs. That was that. It's just that Wolverine would have immediately started healing.
I was trying to give your boy some kind of credit for being tough and maybe he
Nah,
stopped the
he's-
shit with the power of his charging, but he
Nah,
he got
No, he's
penetrated
our
and then
friendship.
he back
he
afterwards.
just blew that bitch up.
He dead hit the nigga with the Care Bear stare. That nigga. Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I don't care what nobody say. You cannot take it away from him. That man went out like a capital G.
The name's Gambit. Remember it,
Remember it.
because I ain't gonna be here no more.
Please remember it. Remember me.
See, y'all some dicks for that
All
one.
right, all right, I'm gonna stop.
Y'all some dicks for that one.
I'm stop. Virtual hug.
Still too soon.
Ooh, I bet. All right, so yeah, homie comes in interrupting Warbird and her monologue. She gets upset. Clearly, Lilandra needed to interrupt her and stop everything in her little solar system because she needed to announce that there was a Terran man that hold on, because this messed my head up. Where did I write this at? Because I had to write this down in particular. Basically, up. Nope, screw it. Off the top of my head. So she says a Terran man who stopped. Oh, right, who stopped her brother the king from destroying the universe, who was even able to stop the hunger of the Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly than all of that,
Mm-hmm.
he stole her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He
How the
unlocked
shit-
the secrets to my heart.
So
More importantly than saving the universe
two times over.
2 times, he
The-
unlocked the secrets to
He got-
my
he
janky
got-
little heart.
He
Mhm.
got the panties moist.
And that's more important than all that shit, because you know Lilandra's
Booty
they-
is more important than breathing.
Booty
that was a good
is
call.
more important
Good
than
one, sir.
eating.
That was a good one, sir. I see what you did there.
Lilandra looked at him, said, "Look, I like you and I want you."
Shit, I got you. You ain't going nowhere. She hit that nigga with the misery. And your legs
Hey.
don't work already? Where you going?
And it confirms. It also confirms the amount of time that has passed since the end of the old run, and now
Yeah,
basically he been up there chilling for a year.
yeah.
So they healed him. They healed him, brought him back from the brink, all that other good shit. Gave this man a super suit, so now he's walking around looking like Rhodey, looking like Rhodey from the MCU in gold armor.
But more majestic, way more majestic.
That nigga
You know
look
what it
like
looked
Saint Seiya.
He
Never mind.
did. He
Never
fucking
mind.
did.
Never mind.
Oh,
Fuck what
he
I was about to
did.
say. Yes, he did. yes, he did, sir. See?
Wait, now I want to know what you was about to say.
Oh, damn, what was I about to say? Fuck, you fucked me up with that one. I know it was something that had to do with Rhodey and whatever the fuck when he got crippled. Who other? Oh, Escanor. Like if you took Escanor armor and those legs that they had and you merged it, that was
did.
what he had on. But the Saint Seiya just worked so much better. Like it just,
You said I couldn't walk. Who decided that?
it was a lot of Escanor plagiarism in this episode.
It really was.
They need to pay my man his royalties before he
was
come
a
find him at high
whole-
noon.
It was a whole lot of Escanor glaze in this episode.
Bruv.
So they had they had their little moment in front of the people. We united. We're gonna raise hands and all this other shit.
Hooray.
Did you see the people was not feeling it?
Nigga. Did you see the council that was floating up there like
They was
Really,
like,
bitch.
My man had the meanest eye roll.
right.
Then they started showing different people. You see motherfuckers mining. You see people gardening. You see all these weird haired motherfucking Shi'ar just sitting there chilling.
Mhm.
Right.
I wonder what
All
that's
the-
supposed to represent.
All them other races are subservient to you. Basically, it was a get down or lay down.
Yep.
It was a get down or lay down situation. So now you work for
Yep.
us.
It damn
We
sure
gonna-
was too because
We're gonna fuck you up. We're gonna fuck you up, and then we're gonna help you so You need to be grateful to us because we helped you, even though we're the ones that fucked you up, and we're even giving you jobs and making you a part of us. That's
It's a
literally what happened.
it's a mixture of colonization, slavery, and how the Leap Village treated the Uchiha. We're just gonna give you your jobs. This is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna be right here doing it, and you're gonna be under our thumb. And the reason you, like he said, you work for us because we basically came to your town and took the fuck over. So that's basically how the Shi'ar Empire works. Period. Like
they
it's
had
crazy. That's
are
their
those
history.
feathers
they
on her
legitly
head?
had they legitly
Warbird?
had
Hmm?
no, they cut their hair in that damn shape and then put a fucking helmet on it in the same fucking shape.
That's just stupid.
So everybody
Wolverine would fit in perfectly.
Right.
Yo,
Right.
he would just fit right the fuck in.
Right. Oh,
He,
God.
he walk in, brethren.
But carry
get it.
on. Carry on. I'm actually watching the
But they
episode
even-
over as we're talking about it. So yeah.
but they even turned around and like the next scene you got Loranja and him walking through this garden. It's all beautiful and shit. But again, you still see workers.
Yeah,
Like they accented that the whole fucking time. They accented that shit. If you was not noticing, literally, you're working around here with slaves
right.
yeah.
the whole time, even during that scene. And Xavier's steady in her ear, like, hey,
I want to go home.
hey,
I want to go home.
hey. I know I just been I've been dicking you down this last year and all, and you know we've been getting along just fine. Don't you want to move back to Earth? You know, we can do shit from Earth. And Shorty was like, look, I'm gonna need you to get your manipulation game up.
Try again. No, we can't
So,
go.
quick question. Didn't we jump a little bit because right after that scene, Will and Landra announced the marriage. Didn't they go to Storm and Forge?
No, they
That-
went to the
that-
garden. They were talking in the garden. Then it
But
goes
I-
to Storm and Forge.
Yeah.
But I could have sworn that. So Professor gave his speech when she first announced that they were being married. No,
Which
right?
speech?
Mm-mm.
He didn't say anything really. Because see,
No.
my thing is this, right?
He just said for the Shi'ar Empire.
That was it.
Right. But
And then
when
after
they
that, it goes to them like in the garden.
so question.
And then it goes to them in the crib.
No, and
'Cause
see,
remember-
here's where I'm getting confused at. Didn't Professor have to talk to Warbird and calm her down
That
because she was
No.
in there riffing?
no. It just
No, I'm
let
not
her-
saying
she
that
wasn't
happened.
she wasn't tripping just yet. That
She
one
wasn't
she was
even
quiet. Yeah, she just listened to the hologram.
Right, because see, something is throwing me off because this man, Professor, said to her, I hope my act of jingoism was enough to say the crowd, basically. Right?
Basically, him uniting with Loranja. I don't know why the fuck I have a problem saying her fucking name, but
Me neither.
basically them posted up on stage and they did the hand raise and shit. And for the Shi'ar Empire, that was what he was talking about.
Yeah, that
And
was
basically they was renewing the shit. That was when they were in the garden.
that was
and
like
then
the
got back
first
to the
part of
crib.
garden.
And when they got back to the crib, remember she, took his legs off. He took her helmet off.
Yeah.
It sounds like jokes. It sounds
I'll-
like jokes. But
It sounds
That's what really fucking happened.
sounds like a handy, capable couple.
It really was. That shit was crazy.
Yo,
Oh, that shit was crazy. But the fact that he was saying how, he misses people's blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And she was just like, all right, that's fine. But getting around family, it could be equivalent to a black hole. You just
Wait,
started
Del.
getting sucked in with the drama. I was like,
Mhm.
God damn,
Hold on, Del.
that's some
Hold on,
true
Del.
shit.
I know it's throwing you off, bro, because in between the announcement, because like I said, I'm sitting here watching the episode. There was the announcement, and after the announcement, and after he said for the Shi'ar Empire, and the council was looking crazy, the scene went back to Warbird on her ship, and then they showed a little hologram. Then they showed Warbird's face,
Right,
had
like
like
she
a
was
little
plotting.
smirk. and
Right.
then it went back to the garden with Charles and Leandria.
So okay,
Lelandria.
Lilandra, both y'all can't say that name. So that is when he was trying to talk her into possibly ruling from Earth.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm back. I'm back in the groove. And then after that, Oh,
It went to Storm and Forge.
right. But the lines again, like you said, the family line, right? That right there was one of them ill ones. But what about when she was on some don't forget that the virtue of a good teacher is to teach his students how to walk on their own?
Mm-hmm.
But she
They-
also has, well, actually, the Shi'ar period has a different view on teaching because their culture, pretty much anything, any kind of individualism with their culture is considered insanity. It's considered, all right, you crazy, you're a heretic. If you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
all about the Shi'ar and their teachings and basically pushing our culture on you, that's their version of teaching.
No, yeah. And when she said that, she was referring to Charles' version of teaching, like being an actual educator.
Yeah, in that moment, yes.
That's what I know, and that's what I was talking about. I know. And then that's when he hit her with the but only if a teacher knows that he has nothing else to teach his students.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like the wordplay that they coming up with.
Mm-hmm.
The entire show.
Question.
Answer.
When Charles said jingoism, be honest, did you know what that mean, or did you have to juju it like I did?
That shit is right there underneath sycophant.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm still messed up off of that. Wait, bigot. Such and such. Sycophant. No, bigot. Worm. Sycophant. Wait, what? Whoa, pause. Wait. Like, yo, that shit fucked me up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But when I found out what it meant, I'm like, oh, these niggas is wild with it. But the wordplay is amazing.
It
And
was.
it fits me. That at that time fit Magneto. This fit Xavier. Like, yo, I'm with it. I'm with it.
But no, I did have to go juju that word. You weren't the only one.
But after that, that's when it went to your part, Los, where we cut back to yep.
Jesus Christ, that damn adversary. That's as creepy as owl. Did y'all see Rockadoodle? Old movie back in the day?
Yeah,
you got to say no more. Okay,
I'm sorry. That's that should be on everybody's list. I don't give a shit who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, yes.
Rockadoodle was that shit.
I'm glad we are who we are because I ain't even got to say no more. I just had to bring the damn movie.
Hey, real quick. Y'all notice Forge look like a Buff DeBarge?
Hell yeah.
Dark skin. Yeah.
He looked like Escobar and Fresh.
No, he looks like Turbo. He looks like Turbo. That's what he looks like.
No, he looked like Ice-T in New Jack City. That's what he looked like.
There you go. That's the one. That's the one right there.
Adversary, I want to banish you so bad. My dick is hard.
He said it.
It came from that guy.
The fact that a line like that.
He didn't say no daddy.
No, I'm about to go back into it right now. The fact that in the 90s you can get a line like that off.
He about to go back into it.
Hold up, because I know good and damn well y'all watched this shit when y'all was kids, didn't y'all? Y'all watched New Jack City when y'all was kids, didn't you?
You didn't catch on yet.
No, I caught on. Y'all gonna follow me on this shit.
No,
y'all gonna follow me on this shit.
No,
when you watch New Jack City as a child and you saw Ice-T say that dumb shit, nobody questioned this shit. Why?
For the same, okay. I am.
I know. I didn't say pause just now. Hold up. I know I didn't say pause just now. I know I didn't say no Diddy just now. All that goofy shit. But I want you to feel how I felt when I watched this nigga say that line back in the 90s. That was the best you can come up with.
I'm good. I'm so good.
I
don't want to hold that stone with you.
We gonna really let this man get this shit off,
sir. This is a time when DMX said on wax, "If you have a daughter older than 13, I'm a raper."
I forgot all about that.
Exactly. The 90s just hit different. Okay,
dude, that was the Wild
West.
The
90s just hit different.
That was the Wild West. Wow.
Yes, it was.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't.
We went down a dark
right
path.
in front of you and ask you what you want to do. Seriously. Frustrating, isn't it? Want to kill me, but I'm going to kill you. Now watch me fuck just a little while longer, please, will you? Goddamn, sir, can we stop now? Like
Can we-
DMX
can
was
we-
crazy.
Can we get
Can we
back
back to the
Storm
show,
and
back
let's
to the show.
let's leave this
I-
dark place.
I got a question. I got a
Mm.
question. Why Forge got that 5 o'clock shadow on that good leg? Like he got that.
He obviously ain't shaving it. What's the point?
But no, it's like he is shaving it, but the hair started growing back. You
It
know
ain't
when
broke.
You know
That
when
hair
women
could've
hair.
fit in.
You know when women hair start growing back on that.
Mm. All right, so seriously. So Forge is trying to heal. I mean, Storm is trying to heal Forge. She's giving him some drink. The whole time adversary's in her ear till I let him die. It's no point in saving him. He tried to play you. He lied to you. Storm is like, yeah, but I love him. And she was like, love based off of lies. Storm's like, everybody deserves a second chance. Adversary like, fuck that nigga, basically. Now, adversary ended up being in Storm's ear. It disappears. I was about to say disappears. The fuck is on? It disappears, right? Why did
After
Storm just
Forge.
run for the door now?
But Forge banished it.
No. You're jumping the
snatched
gun.
her-
You're jumping the
No,
gun.
It didn't
Hold on.
disappear.
Yes, it did. When Storm was at Forge's bedside,
Yeah.
adversary first crept up to her, started talking to her, and then taunting her, and then it disappeared. After it disappeared,
okay.
Storm ran to the door and started banging on the door with a chair or the window trying to get free. Adversary was like, haha, I can't get free. Put it in the box. That's what I'm saying. Why did Storm just break for the door like that? Like, what was the point of that? So, Adversary
Adversary
got her.
this.
go ahead.
No,
Go
I was
ahead,
about to say adversary this whole time, and I was going to get into that a little bit further down, but adversary this whole time almost as if it was just like fucking with her. That's her demon to deal with. So her running for the door, I wonder if that had anything. Well, no, it didn't. But basically, I know the coffin part and all of that was her,
Yeah,
dealing
that's
with
her
her,
Right.
dealing with her claustrophobia.
Right. So,
Storm said,
Storm
"No
is
more
in-
locked doors."
no, dead ass, because as adversary places Storm inside of a box and basically
in the
taunting her
box?
because a few episodes back, Storm told Jean, Madeline Pryor, that she actually thought about what it'd be like to be human.
Mm-hmm.
So now adversary is bothering her off of that. So as adversary is basically telling her and transforming into all the members of the X-Men on some creepy shit,
That was weird.
very much so. Storm is just inside of a coffin, and adversary is basically bothering her. Storm pleading to get out. Then she says, "I can't breathe." Storm lets her out. Right? Adversary, she's inside some basement. Adversary comes back, started licking Storm on the head. Did you peep the licks? She treated her like a JoJo lot sucker. Like, dude, licking
Now,
her,
did
about to eat her. Then Forge runs in. Where did he get the Book of Ashanti?
Who knows?
He
it's not really
is
the Book of Ashanti. Just,
he is a shaman, sir. Mama gave him that book. But
his
did,
mom
but did
must have
y'all
been fucking Stephen Strange.
pretty much. But did y'all peep? Can I just paused it on some humbug shit? So when he came down and he started banishing the adversary, and it let go of Storm at first, but she still had that fucked up look on her face. Did y'all
Yes.
peep that her eyes was red?
Mm-hmm.
Storms?
Yeah.
No,
When the
I did not.
adversary had a hold of her eyes was red.
Oh no, I did not notice that.
So the adversary basically was making her fucking with her, making her hallucinate all that shit.
Oh yeah.
It was literally a trial.
Yo, adversary will not stop acting like she's cosplaying that damn owl. Even when she keeps snapping at Storm, it reminds me of Rockadoodle. So Storm is talking to Forge, and by now that damn infection from that bite then spread to this man's heart. It is over his heart. It's ooey gooey and purple, and Storm is talking about your shoulder. Bitch,
it got
look
pus.
down. Yeah, like look down. Okay, we got a way more important
Probably
things to worry about.
smell bad.
It looked like it did when
No,
she pulled the
when
damn
he
wrap
lifted
back,
those
it was all slimy.
bandages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. So
Look like it smell like dumpster
Forge?
sex.
like
It looked
hobo
like it's-
jizz.
it looked like it smelled like pills, Newports, and old earring backs.
For a second, I thought he was, but I thought you was going somewhere
You thought
else
I was
with
gonna
that.
go somewhere. You thought I was gonna
Definitely.
go
Oh, you
somewhere.
knew where I was. You know what I think you thought. I was okay. See,
You thought I was going. You thought I was gonna go somewhere.
yeah,
No,
we did.
no.
Yeah, okay.
I'm staying on topic.
Okay.
Go staying on topic.
So
Mhm.
after that scene, we end up back with Charles and Lalandra. I guess they at court now because people want to question if they should be wed or not, considering the traditions of the Shi'ar. And when they do wed, they're merging. I mean, like every other wedding, of course, you're merging families, of course, but in this case, it's way more galactic. It's political, things like that have to be taken into consideration, even in real life. That's why they be having certain a lot of arranged, marriages. So one of the dudes on the council is talking about Charles and him being a Terran and all this other dumb shit. Charles then starts to basically defend himself. And how can I explain that? Because it wasn't like he was trying to argue with them, but
he was still trying to teach. He was still trying to be diplomatic because the same bullshit that he was dealing with on Earth, being a mutant amongst humans, you're now dealing with out here in space. You are a human, which we're all considered stupid, backwoods, backwater by all other.
A Terran.
Well, they call them a Terran because that's what they call.
Because they from Earth. Well, the only reason I say that
Yeah.
specifically because remember she do try to downplay him even more. Like you're not even a purebred Terran, you're a mutant.
That was
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, no, that was
No,
in this part during this exchange. That was there.
Yeah,
basically, but
it was.
Basically, I mean, went in on him. We started saying what they called the quiet parts out loud.
The Milky Way ghetto.
He is from the wrong side of the stars. You want us to make our throne world in your Milky Way ghetto.
Milky Way ghetto is nasty work.
Yes, that's some tasty racism right there.
Yeah,
like that's some sweet racism. Like, damn, I never had this before.
She is almost rivaling damn Freezer right there.
Yo, Milky Way.
Not only was she calling y'all monkeys, like shit, your Milky Way is ghetto, all that shit. Like, yo, okay, damn, girl.
Facts, but let's not skip another great line because I know we collab, we come together and we talk about shit before we actually come on the air, right? When my man Charles, because like I said, the dude in the council was describing Charles and all that other good shit. Charles looks at Lalandra while they walking out and goes, "Your man's talks about me like I'm a dog."
Like I'm a pet.
He said,
like
you refer to me as your pet.
Yeah.
Right.
And Lalandra's sexy ass.
Not a bad idea.
Boom. Lalandra's sexy ass goes, "Hush, beloved. You can bark later." Like, oh,
nigga.
Oh, but the fact that Charles said your man's, like, come on. Since when has he ever spoken like that? Like, I don't know what rap album. I don't know what trap you've been listening to.
Hold on. That's not Charles. That's Charles.
That's Charles.
That's Charles.
WLS.
So Cyclops on Earth, man. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Exactly.
Stupid.
Like, so Deathbird was basically on some shit. She basically saying what everybody don't want to say. She just saying it out loud. I don't give a fuck. Your heart's gonna get us fucked up. You're gonna have us all over the place. You about to have us over here in the hood trying to rule from the hood. Like, she was going in. And she decides to invoke I forgot what it was called, but basically it's a right.
I'm joking. I just made that up.
But she basically invokes a let me see here, but it's a right of it's a test of loyalty, and she gets to. He said, "Yo, I read that my second day here. I already know what that is." Oh, well, you should also know that the trial should be of my choosing. You got to renounce yourself from Earth. You also need to erase all your memories from Earth. Okay, you know my man's right here, strong psychic. He can't be toppled that easy. Okay, you have to do it, Lalandra, because she's on the same level as him as far as psychic powers. That is fucked up. Chick really want that throne. I'm gonna fuck my sister up because she ain't gonna be able to do it. He ain't gonna want to do it. I'm gonna take the throne. She's been after the throne since what? Back in the day in their old run
Wow.
too.
That bitch was playing chess while everybody else was playing checkers. Like, for real.
Yeah,
Right.
she's doing
She
a
was
damn good
on.
job too.
Mhm. So
My Dasha, M Dasha. That's what it was called. Invoking the right of M Dasha.
That
so
stuff.
next scene is Charles and Gladiator just chopping it up.
Yeah.
Randomly just talking about what things are and how they are and how Charles feels about his people, giving them up. And I'm trying to remember what Gladiator said exactly.
So basically, Gladiator said that these they don't. So they already look at art as insanity. But that was an exception to them because the meaning they put behind it was you had their two highest gods, which married for the sake of peace.
Right.
And of course Xavier tried to let him know, hey, art is subjective and all that other good stuff. He even compared Gladiator to Magneto.
Magneto. And that's why I was trying to remember what exactly that
Hold on,
Gladiator
get it
said,
right now.
because that's what made him compare him to Magneto.
So he basically said possession, or what's that? It must be erased. If I have to take the whole, but he basically said that idealism is more or less insanity. And he said at that point, yes, I have a very old and dear friend on earth who would
Yeah.
agree with you.
That he wants to remember. And at
Mhm.
that moment, Lalandra walks in the room and hears him talk about, oh, you made your choice. And they go back and forth. Lalandra's on some, you've given yourself to that world where all they did was shit on you, but here I am loving you and look at what I've given you. And Charles is basically like, you know what, you're right. You gave me a future. You show me your dedication and your love. Let me show you mine. So he agrees to do the whatever the fuck that word is.
Mhm.
Skip to Storm and Forge. Now they're on their way to get this damn cactus that's supposed to have magical the aloe of it supposed to have magical healing powers. That's the only thing that can heal Forge wound.
Mhm.
Now, sweet shit. When Forge told Storm that she needed to get it, Storm was like, okay, wait here. Says, no, I don't want to be alone because I feel like, no, he said, I feel
if
like I don't have much time. So
if this
if my
gets worse
time
while
comes
you're
to it,
gone,
yes, I don't want to be alone. So she
then
lets him
we
come with her.
ride together.
Storm is always regal as fuck.
Always.
So they
Let
get to
you
this
ride
cave.
Actually,
together.
I'm sorry. Then we shall ride together, my love.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. So Storm and
oh,
Forge get to the cave. Forge, he needs to lay down because he's getting too hurt. He reveals the reason why he wanted to go is because the only place where the cactus grows are in tight, damp places. And we all know how Storm feel about tight places.
No more locked doors.
Essay.
I'm bilingual, Leroy. There's a difference.
So here we go again with the switch because this episode they was bouncing back and forth. We was definitely watching the ping pong match with this bullshit. So now we switch to Charles in his Saint Seiya mask, basically waiting for the procedure to be done. So the council,
you can't tell me he didn't look ridiculous, man. He looked like he had fucked something up with that damn armor on. I'm sorry.
he looked like Onslaught, just in gold.
I
That's what he
mean,
looked like.
he
Is
is
Onslaught?
onslaught.
I know. That's what he looked like.
Combination of him and Magneto, their dark sides.
Dangerous. That is so fucking dangerous.
That was fucking insane. That was
Yeah,
scary as
talk
shit.
about fusion, huh? Shit.
They was fucking shit up.
So at the procedure, Lalandra's hovering her hands over Charles, basically waiting to erase his memories, while the High Council is asking him to renounce his dedication to Earth, his loved ones. As soon as the council say X-Men, Charles couldn't do it. He just kept
He's like,
quiet.
He hesitated.
Did you
Yeah.
see him look up kind of like, what you say, nigga?
Yo, he looked like he wanted to mind wipe old dude.
He
Yo,
really did have that look.
so
and then Deathbird walks in.
oh, of course she did. She couldn't wait. I'm telling you, Deathbird was like, y'all remember in Baby Boy when I forget Jodie's girlfriend name, Yvette, when he was taking Yvette to work and her friend was giving I want to fuck you face to Jody. Like
Mhm.
from the first gate. That's how
Yep.
this bitch was plotting from the dead beginning. As soon as Lilandra said she was getting married, instantly up plotting. Here we go. It be your own people.
She
So,
was quick on it too.
nigga, here come Deathbird. Oh, look, he hesitates.
Did
You don't want to do it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
you see the gangsterness though? Because these niggas lined up, put up spears and all that shit.
You
Her
are-
men
yeah,
stopped.
you
She
jumping.
kept walking. No, it's
Yeah.
right where you at.
Yeah.
Her own, that was her entrance.
Yeah.
This bitch was on some
Walking.
gangster shit from
Her
jump.
way through everybody.
Yes.
She
Yes.
said, I'm getting on the round table of Black Air Force
Yeah.
energy.
Bruv, I'm telling you, those are the highs too. Those ain't the lows. Those ain't the passable ones. Those are definitely the highs. So, bitch is walking in, popping hella shit about how Charles ain't loyal. He don't want to do this. Blah blah blah. Don't let it go down. Gotta watch Lilandra. She'll let her heart be the ruin of the Shi'ar.
This is the scene where she was like, he's not even
Not even a real Terran. He's a
pure
mutant.
Terran.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from a lower caste.
Yeah, disrespectful. So she
You
then
really the line was, you really want a ruler descended from simians?
Mm.
That was
yeah,
the
bitch.
line.
Yeah,
You want
bitch,
a
at least
monkey
I'm-
king?
This bitch Wahlberg walking around like she's inside Ma's deck.
Like, dog, all I can think about when she said that shit was she said, you want a ruler descended from simians?
Mm.
Bitch, you're a pigeon. What the hell?
Yeah, she looked like a harpy lady. She looked like she's in Ma's deck.
And then
So-
Lalandria gave the order.
Well, technically, Wahlberg started talking shit like she wanted to overthrow Lilandra, and Lilandra said sedition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to
Then
have
she
wanna
gave the
have-
order.
you want to have us mix with inferior or freak fluids?
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yo.
she did not give a fuck.
No, she's definitely trying to get that title from Frieza.
Really.
So Lilandra basically telling Gladiator, yo, this bitch trying to be a
Hands.
traitor. Pop off on her, basically. Don't if she try to do anything, cap this hoe. And Wahlberg being
And-
Wahlberg, who always wanted to smoke,
always
rushed Lilandra. Worst thing she could have did.
Gladiator.
Gladiator, go ahead,
in
bro.
Rock'em Sock'em robot fashion, flew down there and mollywopped this hoe into a wall.
Flew
My
down there on some
back.
Superman shit. Like
Superman
it
Dog.
just popped up there.
just popped up and
Yeah,
snuffed her.
Slap. Oh, that didn't do nothing. Smack. Now
And
you're in
then
a wall.
floated to her. Like, ho,
Right.
I'ma get you.
I'm
So
gonna get you. You thought
Now
the Juggernaut
Wahlberg people was
bad.
bucking the shots. Here come again with his best Superman impersonation, gonna
Pew, pew.
blow
Pew, pew.
everybody away.
No
Like
diddy.
that matters. No, exactly. No diddy. Then here come they little tag team move. He blow a grenade in the air. Lilandra shoots it. Oh, you're doing so good. This is what fucked me up. And I need y'all to follow me on this one. Okay. Wahlberg gets up. Speed blitzes Charles, slices him in his legs. He screams in pain.
That armor was just for show.
No, that's not where he's going.
He didn't scream in pain, though.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Did he?
did.
Oh,
Yes, he
okay.
did.
Keep going. Keep going. Cook.
No, I'm stopping right there. I need y'all to follow me.
No, I'm with you.
You,
Oh,
you
go
with me,
ahead.
bro?
Cook.
I
Mhm.
just said what I gotta say. Charles got sliced in the legs and screamed in pain. What did he feel? He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Nigga ain't got no feeling in his legs.
That's Ricky Bobby stabbing himself with a steak knife right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? So anyway, that bullshit happens. Here we go with the fight scene. Everybody scrapping. We getting the smokes in. Boom, boom, boom. And then Charles finally remembered. Oh yeah, I'm from the streets of New York because that's where the X Mansion is. It's somewhere upstate New York. Oh, I'm from
Westchester.
upstate. Yeah, let me not say that because that is not New York. That's upstate.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, he's from upstate. He says, "Screw this." Sets off his psychic powers. Now everybody is in an astral plane in a legit classroom.
Class is
Legit
in
classroom.
session.
He's standing up eating an apple. Everything. This is a legit classroom.
But did you see how smooth he was the whole time?
Yes, because as soon as Gladiator stepped in, he said, "Gladiator, raise your hand if you want to speak." Nigga, what? I don't even understand what this concept is. What are you talking about?
Hey, and
He's
he was
talking,
getting all of it off too.
and he
Oh yeah.
was. He
Oh yeah.
basically started, well, nothing at that
I'm
moment.
about to
Because
say
again,
he
ping
just
pong.
told him class was in session.
Yeah, and told Gladiator to
I mean,
raise his hand if you need to speak. Ping pong. Storm and Forge again.
Now, hold on, because, and maybe it's just me, I feel like they missed an opportunity to start Charles's speech while Storm was crawling through that tunnel. Like, kind of have Charles doing a voiceover of his speech, because that Storm crawling through that tunnel was also a moment of, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, it was a breakthrough moment. Like, that was like a healing journey for her.
Yep.
So I feel like that would have been a perfect time to have Charles's speech like starting and playing over the scene of her crawling through the tunnel. I feel like that was a very missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Because that would have been at least her going over the beginning of the tunnel. Because once she got to the end of that tunnel and
Right.
started and had to climb up, it should have then shifted focus straight to her. Because that was that's when the adversary came back, started fucking with her. And Pete, dog, did you notice the adversary was climbing up? But it was after she
Mhm.
dropped her flashlight. The
Mhm.
adversary's climbing up. This nigga's body never moved. It was just climbing up, but the head just kept spinning while he was talking to her. I was like,
Creepy.
oh
So
my God.
Mhm.
And yo, that voice,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, the voice actor for Storm, because she was playing adversary too, dog, she was on point. Period.
Yeah.
She was on point. Like, yo, we are beautiful as black people. Because not only did she not age as far as her voice since the 90s, but dog, I'm sorry, that was just beautiful voice acting, her as the adversary. That was
So
just
as
crazy.
he was saying, adversary's chasing her. She's climbing up the little cave. Starts to do a cave in because her own insecurity starts to get to her. And then
Mhm.
she realizes that the adversary is nothing more than a manifestation of her own doubt, of her own questioning her mutant abilities.
Yep.
Once she
We
realized that,
we did skip something. Forge was actually already telling her part of it. And Xavier kind of even got into it too. Basically, the whole thing when colonizers come in, it's not guns or bombs or anything that their greatest weapon, but it's a
it's
white
a
lie
white lie. Yes. Yes.
that they make you. And he got cut off, but literally, it's a white lie that they make you believe.
Because Charles
Storm,
also said the same thing when no, that was kind of later on, I think, when he was talking about power. But
yeah,
That was later on. Yeah.
Storm really believed that she was better off as a human because
Mhm.
everything she did as a mutant, quote unquote, made things worse. So she, as far as people's hatred towards mutants, so she believed she was better off, and pretty much Forge's machine that he did earlier, it worked. She was
Mhm.
blocking herself after that, which brings
Mhm.
me to the next question.
Hmm.
So adversary was a manifestation of her demons, more or less, and it's gonna. This is a constant thing in the comics. She's all between her and a few other people, but they're always surrounded her, surrounded Forge, Magneto, all that shit. Where the Shadow King literally puts them through trials and basically shows them their demons and this is who you are and all that other goofy shit. Because Storm overcame her demons with the adversary, did the adversary help her?
Indirectly, yeah. Because
Yeah.
see, I don't think that the adversary intention was to help her. I think the
No,
adversary intention was to make her give in. That's why I kept telling her just give up. But
but
instead,
she accepted her demons.
but that's what I'm saying. She didn't give into her doubt. She didn't give into insecurities of being human, of giving up her powers. She embraced it. She had to go through it, but she embraced it.
And then we get one of the best displays of power with Storm ever.
You gotta wait, bro. What was that question that you asked the group that I told you to save for the show?
Yo, how how her getting her powers back? Get his bitch bundles.
She had a
You
she had a Sailor Moon. She had a Sailor Moon transformation.
Shut up, Meg.
Did she not have a Sailor Moon
Shut up,
transformation?
Meg.
Los? Look at
Shut up,
Los.
Meg.
She agrees.
I do.
She
agree.
had a whole ass Sailor Moon transformation.
I do
what
agree with
the
that.
What he
fuck?
agrees to. I don't care what I don't care what you're saying.
I do agree to that though.
Her whole bald sides, her Jada Pinkett bald sides filled in,
Mhm.
hairline and all, luxurious locks.
Mhm.
How does your
Dog.
since when did the weather control your ability to grow hair?
It was the moisture in the atmosphere. It fed into her follicles and her particles in the bald spot. And it made the hair grow.
And
I'm
the
just
Sailor
saying.
Moon music.
Shut up.
The Sailor Moon music
You
was
shut
playing
up
the
and
entire
you shut up.
time.
Both
Dog.
of you shut
Dog.
up.
Not only did she grow her hair back, a fucking tiara just formed out of nowhere.
Come
Her
on,
clothes
it's a Sailor
changed.
Moon transformation.
Whole new fit. She's now in
And
her
it was
X-Men
and it was
Pride
like
fit.
yeah, that's
The
definitely a
old
Sailor Moon transformation. Like
she in the old school fit now. Oh, that was beautiful.
Mhm.
Sailor Moon and all. Because comic books, folks.
So after the transformation, Storm flies around, having fun with her powers again, wasting time because Forge is dying in the cave. But fuck him, I
Right.
got my powers back.
Right.
I gotta fly.
Right.
So she finally decides, oh yeah, Forge. I guess because they just cut to them niggas inside of a house. She's applying this magic aloe plant that they definitely
wait.
should have kept.
Wait. Because I want to address.
I got a
something.
question.
Hold on, Del. Hold on, because I want to address this.
Mm.
It was daytime when she was flying around.
It was nighttime when they went in the
It was
cave.
nighttime when it was nighttime when they was in that cabin.
Mm-hmm. She
Number
was flying
two.
around
How long
all
was you
that
flying
time.
around?
Number
all
two
day.
question. Number two question. You did all that flying. When the fuck did you go back for that cactus?
Apparently,
How long
sometime-
did you let
sometime
Forge
at dusk.
suffer?
Since
How
we-
long
since
did
we
you
throwing
let Forge
questions-
suffer?
Since we throwing questions out there, did y'all peep her JoJo pose? She's flying
Mhm.
through the sky and then just
And then
stopped,
she just
bust the
stopped
pose,
and
and then
took
kept
off
it
the other
pushing.
way.
Yeah.
Dog,
Mhm.
if you had the ability to fly, you peep yourself on water. This is a bad angle. My hair is flowing. Make 3 water tornadoes and stand in front of one of them bitches. Yeah, I'm luxurious today.
Mhm.
Wait. No. Can we
What
go
the fuck?
back to
You wouldn't do
I
that?
thought hold on. I thought the animation this was so dope when she
She
first
flew
got her
up
powers back.
Mhm.
The satellite view.
And there's
The
cloud-
satellite view?
Yes, and she came shooting out that cloud. That
Nah,
was
I
so
like when they
cold.
actually showed her in space.
Yes.
the
They
fucking cloud,
spiral.
the
They spiraled her
atmosphere?
upwards.
Yeah, man. Insane.
And it-
So y'all done before I continue?
No, go ahead.
Anything else you
Continue.
want to touch on? Oh, okay, cool.
Continue.
So Storm Forge in the cabin. She's applied this magic aloe. Like I said, she needed to keep more. I don't understand why they wasted all of that. So they then, which is crazy, I guess decided to turn on the TV. They ain't been watching TV in I don't know how long. And it can't have been that long because the news is still reporting on it. But something that serious, it would still
This
be
is
reported
probably was
on.
happening concurrently. Like it was happening at the
Right.
same time.
Got you. Okay, so boom. They turn on the TV. News reporters talking about what happened in Genosha. Storm immediately started crying. You know, those are her peoples. Ping pong. Back to Professor X in the astral plane. So,
This storms my chick and all, but this was one of my favorite parts.
What is
Yes, Lord, yes, Lord.
power?
You
Let's
wanna-
talk about real power.
shall we?
Take it away, Demon King. Cook.
Oh man, my man said, "What is power? Let's talk about real power. How did the Shi'ar Empire? How did the Shi'ar Empire get its power? Huh?" And they told him, "What is this? A field of other worlds that could have been empires as strong as your own, but
Mhm.
you cut them off at the knees and then made them believe you could help them walk again."
Mm,
He said,
mm,
"The
mm,
Shi'ar Empire is a snake oil scheme."
mhm.
This
I
is
mean,
America.
if you think about it, yeah.
Then the man
Pretty
said,
fucking
"But
much.
That's all.
even you Terrans believe might is right." And then Then he went Al Sharpton on him.
No. That was
The rhyme-
That was Deathbird. Hold up. That was
No,
Deathbird
that was
that
the-
said that, right?
No, it wasn't. That was a council dude because Deathbird tried to say something
yeah,
and he said demerits.
Right.
Put
he
an
said they
apple
threw
in
an
that
apple
bitch
in her
mouth.
Yo. No. She threw the desk and everything. This nigga said demerits. She is back in the desk with an apple in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Xavier gave no fucks. Oh,
But
no
no.
smoking here. This is
But
my
that-
domain expansion.
When that man said, even the Terrans believe might is right. And he said, the rhyme that sells the lie. I was like, ooh.
Xavier was on it.
He was on it.
When that man said he said, I forgot about my greatest gift. And most motherfuckers immediately would have been like, oh, yeah, he's a telepath. He can just fuck with their minds. Nah, putting you in class.
We going to school.
We about to do this.
And then he starts to talk about his X-Men and how, everybody, all of us are came
Children
from
of the
ancient
atom.
stardust. We're all children of the atom. And he's like,
Mhm.
my X-Men are there to help us remind us that while this universe is so old, we are still so young.
Mhm. Talk about cooking. Talk about cooking. That boy Charles be chefing.
Sanji level cooking.
Sir.
Sanji level cooking.
Her.
And then the globe.
The horror movie starts now.
So I have a question. Because
Mhm.
I who do you think, because Xavier can't just randomly feel like he saw all the dead folks supposedly in the classroom all of a sudden. Then he had all those graves and he had Gambit standing on top, and then Gambit turned into a skeleton
Papa Shango.
and all of that. Now he can't just feel that, not without Cerebro anyway.
Madeline Pryor.
No, but here's the thing. Here's my question. Earlier we said that Madeline and Jean got hit with that because of Cable's arrival. I'm now thinking someone is sending that to them. I'm now thinking that, because how did Xavier know about this and he's like galaxies away?
That's what I was saying. I'm thinking Madeline may have projected her pain.
Honestly, I was thinking because he tapped into the astral plane,
Or
he
that.
wasn't focused on the X-Men until that moment. Until that moment, he was more so still trying to get through to the Shi'ar, like, y'all gotta chill. And you can't look at yourself like that because your empire is based off of colonizing others. But once he said his X-Men, his focus switched to his X-Men. And the first thing that popped up was Gambit.
I can get with that.
You
Now,
know?
here's the other part. We saw Gambit. We didn't see Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not his X-Men. Magneto is his best friend. That's not his child. Remember, Charles look at his X-Men like his children.
I know.
So
but I
who would
still think, but he look at him as his brother.
Exactly. And that's what I was about to say.
Now-
Bro, I love you to death, but I'm going to consider Carlos before you.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure you're going to think about
But
Cal
let's-
before me.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about this. Let's talk about the subconscious mind and the astral plane. You're going to think about all of your loved ones. You see all these other graves that were random people, or all these other skeletons that were random people, and then you see Gambit, but you do not see Magneto. Dog, we're about to get that heel turn. We about to see the most savage Magneto that you can think of.
I fucking hope so.
Good.
Hope so. And you know what's crazy? I do not think Gambit is dead. Well, I don't think he's gone. I don't. I think that he's going to be one of Apocalypse's horsemen.
That actually happened too. He was
That's
the
why I
horseman.
just said that.
He was the
I
horseman
know
of
he was
death.
a horseman of death. And what did he look like when he popped up in Charles' vision?
Death.
You cooking, because I ain't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And we still got Apocalypse at play because he's still in the credits.
Mm-hmm.
He's alive. He's out there. We know that from
For a
when he tried to take all the telepaths and erase existence, but instead they erased him. He did come back, and he did get a
Right.
body before the end of the old run. So he's out there. He might be orchestrating shit. Who knows?
Exactly. So after that, Charles breaks out of his astral plane. Everybody wakes up. This nigga fainted like he took a shot. Out of nowhere, his legs working again. He's basically saying he has to go back. While he was out here, basically, he was saying that he was
Gallivanting
describing what
around the
happened in
universe.
no, he was actually describing what was happening in Genosha.
Mhm.
Talk about they were singing, dancing, making love. Oh my god.
Yo, was he watching them?
I'm telling you, everything popped up like nigga. So boom.
They were dancing and drinking and making love.
That's why I'm thinking somebody project. That's why I'm thinking Madeline or another powerful telepath on Genosha projected, not necessarily projected to him, but
But just
projected
projected it out there.
Yeah,
The
just the
only
pain of it,
person
and
I
he
think
received
powerful
it.
enough. Madeline's not. I don't think Madeline's powerful enough. The only one that's powerful enough and could survive Genosha and did survive Genosha in the comics, Emma Frost. She survived it in her diamond form. It's just in the diamond form she can't use her powers, her telekinetic powers, her telepath powers. However, when she comes out of it, she could have did that. So that's another theory too.
Another one, yeah.
Okay. Hey, throwing them shits out there. So Lilandra and Charles essentially break up. Charles tell her he has to go back to his people. He can't stay there no more. He has to break up. They love, they romance.
Look, girl, I gotta spin this block.
Yeah.
If that ruins this love, so be it.
You know what he told her? He looked at her.
I gotta
face.
get my get back.
He said, "I don't want to leave,
but
I
I
gotta
go
go right now."
But I'll be back to hold you down.
That's basically what he said. So, episode look like it's going off. Boom, nigga, one more ping pong. Who you think you fucking with? X-Men 97. So this time we switch to punk ass Fisk. What the fuck is this?
Boulevard Trask.
Yeah, the Trask. I don't know why I'm saying the F. Trask. This fuckface. So it goes to him.
I gave you my DNA. I did what you wanted.
No, he didn't say no diddy.
Go to your room.
Pause.
So
what made it so much worse was the person he said it to.
Let's be honest.
That's a Diddy ass nigga.
Yes, it is. I was about to, another matchup. Who's more Diddy? Him or Hisoka?
Ooh.
Yeah. See, I'm cooking tonight.
I give it to him. I give it to Sinister.
I give it
Sinister is fucked up.
Well, Hisoka's more R. Kelly then because
if you're gonna do
Hisoka
Diddy, it has to be Sinister versus Orochimaru. They are literally the same person.
Yeah, but the only difference with Hisoka is Hisoka wanted boys. He ain't want man, but he wanted boys. Nonetheless,
that's a conversation. That's a conversation for later. But
so yeah,
man, you see Trask running. Who is he running from?
Shot in the back. He getting Ricky.
He got back shot by somebody.
He got shot in the back. He got shot in the back. Right, fell forward, and then Sinister popped up in front of him. So did he shoot him behind?
You walk behind your ears.
But
hey,
nigga, it's not making sense. Did he ricochet shot?
Sinister like to teleport through the shadows. Don't look back.
You look back,
he's in front of you.
Oh, so he's Jason now.
He's Jason.
So that
as long as there's shadows in the dark, he's disappearing.
Okay.
This nigga disappeared in a lab in front of Madeline Pryor and Cyclops, and it was lit. He just backed into the shadows. All of a sudden, the shadows is gone and he gone. Yeah. This motherfucker is Jason.
I could go for that. So my man is basically telling this fucker Trash, like, hey, it's okay, guy. Stop your bitching. Genosha don't mean shit because Trash is now, or I guess
feeling bad.
He's trying to repent for what he did. And he's like, oh, just kill me for what I did in Genosha. And basically, fucking homie Sinister tells him, look here, you worried about Genosha. That's nothing. That's light work for what's about to happen. You just roll over here, stay on this winning team, stay on this side, you'll be good. Basically telling him, as long as you do what I say, you can live.
As long as you go get me cheesecake, you straight.
Yeah, basically. The second you try to fuck me over, you Meek Mill in these streets.
You're gonna take that.
Go to your room. Because Meek Mill took that. Allegedly from that goddamn video. But that was so bad, it's in my brain. So the That's the end of the episode. Sinister basically say you don't need to worry about nothing as long as you put your faith in Sinister,
So,
which could be a logo.
Unless Sinister put his faith in you.
so
Which is
by
definitely a
them,
no-go.
So, long story short, it threw me off because, again, in the comics, Cassandra Nova was responsible, and Trask's son was the one that was being used. Flip the story, now it's Sinister with Boulevard Trask. But
Bolivar.
again, Bolivar, whatever. But Sinister works for Apocalypse, or did.
Exactly. He still does. There's nothing that says he didn't. I mean,
Like right
that
now.
he doesn't right now. Excuse me.
Right now, we're in uncharted territory, and I like it.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Love it.
So
Another 10 out of 10 episode for me.
Definitely.
I'm not giving it a 10. I'm sorry. I gave it a 9. I'm not gonna disrespect it. They go lower
Nah,
than
he
a
got-
9. But
he got his
it's
opinion.
not- the action scenes don't add up. I'm sorry. At some point, we have to. I don't want to get into the habit of grading it off of what we've seen. I want to grade every episode on their own. But the things that happened in this one, and even the lines that were said in this one, it didn't hit as hard as prior ones. Even though they were good, it just wasn't as good. The emotional tether wasn't there. It was a good. I felt like this episode was a great setup episode. This is clearly part 1.
And that's what
So,
it was. The
It's a
storytelling.
great
No.
setup episode. And
Mhm.
next episode, I feel like it's probably gonna be like a 13 out of 10 type shit. Like this was a setup. So
It's the tee up.
yeah, exactly. It's this one is just lobbing the ball up in the air. Next episode is gonna alley-oop it. You know what I'm saying? But
Next
you
episode,
still
Vince
need
Carter.
still-
Vince Carter
I'm
coming
still-
through.
I'm still giving it a 10 because it's a pretty pass.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
gave
in
it. I gave it a 10 based off the storytelling and everything that was set up in here. Like this
Mhm.
was great. It didn't have to have. Yeah, it has some action, and it's a cartoon. It has to have some action, but this was more of a story, forwarding story type.
Okay, you know what?
episode.
You know what? I will give it a half a point. I'm not going to say a full 10 because I'm not just going to jump on that bandwagon, but I do want to give it an extra point because this is the episode where Storm got her powers back, and it was amazing. That part was amazing. Even though she really fucked over Forge, was playing with his life like that. That was amazing.
Well, he kind of deserved it anyway, but
I mean, she's past that. Remember, that's her love now. They ride together. No,
that's all right. She had to make him suffer a little
No,
bit.
we done. We passed that.
Let's go off to a tropical island.
Word.
Yeah, that sounds good. Cuts on TV.
Genosha?
I'm going home. I'm
Yo,
going home.
How funny would it have been? Hey,
I
let's
gotta go
to a
spin the
tropical
block.
island. I heard there's a great resort on this island called Genosha. We should go there. And then they turn. I got y'all before the episode over. On that episode, this has been the trifecta, folks. Though we have brought you another episode of our X-Men 97 live reaction. Overall, even though I said it's a 9.5, I know the average.
Our
don't work
live
like that. We're gonna say it was
recorded
a 10 out of 10.
reactions.
Yeah, fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. See, the thing about us that's different is we don't try to be perfect. And they know that. They get the real from us. We just regular old niggas that they be thinking and doing the shit too. So we all together in this one. So hope you all enjoyed it. We're not gonna do our thumbnails tonight. You know who the fuck we are. Save that for the podcast. This has just been another episode. Again, humble host Los, your friendly neighborhood asshole. Love y'all to death. Our moderator and our residential Donnie Dell. Our Demon King, the one and only, the royalty himself, the one with the crown, Dalen. Love you. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.
Deuces.